Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz. And through to the goalkeeper. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown amazing adaptability and versatility wherever he's gone. You often see him hugging that left touchline, and he just adores engaging fullbacks and taking them on, and he gets a thrill out of beating players, and this guy can have a great career.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hernandez. Dembele.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Shot at goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He's looking to set free a runner. He's got away. That has been knocked clear. Barcola is flagged offside.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Kvaratskhelia! And Kvaratskhelia! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Barcola. Great defending, strong and determined.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he was quick to react. Could be danger here! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Vitinha. Now sticks it away! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Johnston. Played with finesse. That's beautifully weighted. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kvaratskhelia. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Celtic look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's Schlupp. Here comes the corner. Climbs up big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well timed, excellent interception. Marquinhos. Back into the middle. Oh, that's a nice ball. Played into space out wide. Schlupp. Celtic are looking to break at pace. Mendes cuts out the pass. Vitinha. Marquinhos.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, super find. And the finish! It's a goal! Celtic are all square! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And we hit half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. There's the whistle then to start the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Marquinhos. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Barcola. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more.
Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Schlupp. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that is asking for... He's had a hit! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Johnston. That is a great pick out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a throw. It's run loose here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71 000.
And that could send him on his way. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Vitinha.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Schlupp. Celtic finding their passes. And he's quick to snatch it back. Played back in. And the shot! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Celtic.
Bakula! Has fallen kindly here. Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 3.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Le numéro 19.
Tries to get it clear. Passing nice and neat. And he's managed to get rid. He's going for goal! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
That's really well manoeuvred. Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a decent clearance.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 5. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 87.
Paulo Bernardo. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Here's a chance for a Celtic counter-attack. He can run onto that.
Well, both sides Might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He has found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this? Kvaratskhelia has found the net here, of course.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's found a way through. Plenty to aim. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hakimi tries to clear. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Great hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Paris Saint-Germain were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Corner number 2 then. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's hoisted clear. Decent hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Right back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And he was quick to react. Gonzalo Ramos! Gonzalo Ramos! And that's a real chance missed.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
We have
8,
got changes here from both sides, in fact.
le numéro 33. Attention, changement.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Deftly out wide. Vitinha. That's been cut out, well played. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Kasper. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Changement.
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Crossed in once more. Mendes attempts a clearance. Gonzalo Ramos. That's a nicely measured pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, what has happened here? Played over towards the opposite flank. Can he latch on to this? Beraldo clears it away. Cleared away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Paulo Bernardo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's had it taken off him. Gets into some space.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kvaratskhelia was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruit. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. Kvaratskhelia is over the first kick. And he's found the net.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing. Yeah, good pen that. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Gonzalo Ramos, his second man up.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
So, the second man in line. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
Lee Kang-in will take the third penalty. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
And so the captain steps up.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Paris Saint-Germain from one behind. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
He must, but can he? Oh, it's been saved! And that's it! So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their parts in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. do you think this turns on, Jim?
It's hard to overlook someone with the talent of this guy, Randall Kolo Muani. OK, it's a little premature to start comparing him to some of the best, but he's mainly a right-sided forward, and he really does have great potential in terms of goals and assists.
Vlahovic! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Douglas Luiz. And that could set him on his shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And claimed it back swiftly. McKennie. Now it's Wirtz. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Wirtz. Now it's Xhaka. Xhaka's cross. He's got tall. It's a loose ball. Danger averted for now. Andriy. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Douglas Luiz. Nicely weighted ball. Well, there's the clearance. And they're quick to get it back. Koopmeiners. Oh, great ball! Oh, important interception. Pass somewhat off target. McKennie. Granit Xhaka. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball.
He rises! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Now it's Wirtz. Spread neatly. Kelly spots it and intercepts. Kolo Muani looks to get on the end of this. Stood up well to him there. Quality ball. Kalulu. Koopmeiners. Vlahovic. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Kolo Muani. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Adley. Frimpong.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Kelly. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vlahovic. Vlahovic touches it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
And reclaimed it in a trice. He won't be happy with that one. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Frimpong. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Swept in. And here's Wirtz. Oh, that's a fine interception. Wirtz! And for a moment, time stood still. And smartly reclaimed. That's beautifully weighted. And he's away. Plenty to aim at. Tries a shot! What a wonderful goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One is...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first-half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's been won straight back. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's McKennie. Bayer Leverkusen can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Adli. Real chance! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Bayer Leverkusen grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he was quick to react.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Played over towards the opposite flank. Wirtz. Frimpong. And he cuts out the supply. Koopmeiners. And he's managed to get free. Has a goal! That has been knocked clear. It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And they're back on the ball again. Locatelli looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, played right into his path. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, that is... And the shot! Now, that's another chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. Radetzky. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Xhaka. Chooses to go back. Adli, chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Bayer Leverkusen choosing to make the first change. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pinches it off him.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
This is promising. Granit Xhaka. Schick. And here's Kolomwani. Now that's well seen too. And the counter is on. Schick. Granit Xhaka. Douglas Luiz. No, that's been intercepted. Kelly kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nice sequence of passes, this. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He can get that clear. Adley.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Vlahovic looking understandably energised after his goal. Vlahovic. He's great hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So close, but that's it. The full-time whistle has gone.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 3, numero 26, numero 16. Lasciano il campo per il numero 4, il numero 19, il numero 10. Attenzione, un cambio.
Into extra time we go. Hermoso. It's an exciting looking ball, that. He could be in here. Shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That has been cut short. And here's Kolomwani. Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Hoffmann. Koopmeiners. Schick. And he's in on goal. Koopmeiners. Yildiz. Oh, that's well spotted. Schick, he's gone for goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Schick has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Schick. Koopmeiners. Vlahovic.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold.
That's it for the first period of extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 6, numero 5.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Lasciano il campo per
They have given it everything, it's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very
Cambio
end?
di giocatori.
Passes short and sharp. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to belt it away. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Moved on forwards.
Hoffman really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's the chance to counter. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. Konami! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth to
Assegnato al
it.
23esimo minuto dei supplementari.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This
Schick! Oh, he's been caught on it here! And again! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
That's headed upfield. Oh, he's been caught napping! Kolomwani is onto this. Yildiz!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Not a lot we need to say about that. Schick is onto it in a flash. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Vlahovic picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Now that looks a decent ball. Vinicius Junior! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Yeah, I'm inclined. He rises! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Kamada. He might be in here! Oh, great chance! Hits one! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's got away. Now it's Bellingham.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He can run onto that. Great defending, strong and determined. Mateta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that's well seen too. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Shot a goal! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he welcomes it in. Carvajal. Now it's Eze. Mitchell. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He won't be happy with that one. Eze. Now it's Mateta. Mitchell. Now to Corre. Now it's Kamada. Bellingham. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Nketiah tries a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Tries a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Crystal Palace have their second corner now. Mbappe tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's Valverde. Now it's Rodrigo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a good cross in, and a good clearance out. And the volley! Oh, he has leathered that.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Aim forwards. That's a sharp pass. Rodrigo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nketiah. Over to the left. Mitchell is charging up on the overlap. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Wharton calmly anticipates. That's a lovely, neat pass. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Carvajal wins the duel this time. Doucouré. Now it's Eze. He's got to be in here! Play towards the front line.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mitchell. Oh, perfectly measured that. Doucouré. He's got the shot away! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are already promptly back underway. No, that's been intercepted. Rudiger. Valverde. Eze. Mateta. Nketiah. Might be... Now the finish! Sticks it away! And the second half is off to a flyer!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 49 el dorsal 9.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
No way through. Oh, this looks sharp. Rodrigo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. Mendy. Valverde. Nice sequence of passes, this. There's the hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Wharton. Mitchell. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tchouaméni cuts it out. Bellingham. That's been cut out, well played. Mateta. Kamada. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Crystal Palace have their third corner. Punched away. pass just lacking in accuracy.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they...
Big chance! And that has been clubbed away. That has been cut short. Has a look and plays it forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Eze. Mitchell. Big header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Eze. Now it's Nketiah. Eze.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Eze. Now it's Nketiah. Now it's Eze. Mitchell. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So their fourth corner of the game.
El dorsal 23, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 11.
And he's taking no chances there.
Por el dorsal 4.
He's had it taken off him. Eze! Well, the ball's run loose here.
El dorsal 16. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio
Keep
de
calm
jugadores.
and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Has a go! And the lead stays intact, just.
Saw knows only too well how important the chance was. He snatched at it.
And that could set him on his way. Fran Garcia spots it and intercepts. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, played right into his path. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He's in, surely! Crystal Palace appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well timed, excellent interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Chouameni. And there's green grass ahead of him. They're urging him to shoot.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He can run onto that. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. And the shot! It's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And that's played in low. Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So 1 moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
That is good alertness. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Vinicius Junior claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is...